welcome to my channel. I am Andrea and this is Beyond the Pink Door. So this is part of my weekly vlog series. I think this is week 22. So every week I come and I tell you all about the sewing that I've been doing during the week. And I've had quite a few productive weeks of late, but this week I actually got no sewing done at all, apart from I finished the cover stitching on this top. So this is my Maven Patterns Somerset tee, again another, and it's in this lovely art gallery print. I showed you this week, I showed it to you last week where I was showing you how I do the neckline. So I actually just finished this and today's my first day wearing it, and I'm wearing it again with my Nina Lee Camden skirt in denim. And I've worn this skirt quite a lot during the week because we had about 4 different seasons of weather this week, so it was great on the hot days and it was great on the chilly days. I haven't given in to the tights and boots yet, but I can see that coming. And I have to say, this art gallery fabric is just so comfortable to wear. It's so breathable. I wore it during the week when I brought the dogs for a walk, so I was looking like a very non-walker person in wearing my skirt, a pair of runners and one of my tops. So yeah, this week was a no sewing week, but that's just what happens. And so you wonder, what was I doing during the week if I wasn't sewing? And I did actually think, what am I going to talk about this week? Because I've actually got no sewing to show you. So basically what I spent the whole week doing was organising my online shop. And I thought I would just give you like a behind the seams a little view of my fabrics and the shop and the way I have them organised, and a few new products. So I have some new Viscose jerseys, and I just thought I would show you those and show you some ideas of some patterns that I've come up with for them. And that's what today's video is going to be all about. So I'm going to move the camera and just show you. This is the room that used to be my sewing room. So it's lovely and bright this evening, but I have found this room to be quite dark at times and it just wasn't good for sewing, but it's perfect for this. So I have my computer over there, and that's the computer I use for my Irish dance dress designs, and now it's the computer I use to take the orders. And I have 3 sets of shelving there for all the fabrics at the moment. And then over here I have what used to be a kitchen table, and that's where I do the cutting out of the orders. All my packaging is underneath, and you can see I have a plain wall there, and that's definitely destined for some shelving because a girl can never have too much shelving. So I got quite a few fabrics in during the week, and I was going to show you the Viscose jerseys because I've been having a look at some ideas for patterns, and I thought just trying to balance the tripod there, I just thought I would give you an idea of some patterns to use for the Viscose jerseys. I'll just bring the camera in a little bit closer. So these all went up on the website during the week, and this is definitely one of my favorites. This is a beautiful dark background. It's got like a black background and it's got lovely like plummy, lilac-y and a gorgeous hint of a blue in it as well on these abstract flowers. And you can see that Viscose jersey is really drapey and fluid, so it's ideal for any pattern that has some gathering, some pleats, like a nice wrap dress, maybe some gathered sleeves into a gathered cuff. So it bunches up quite neat, which gives you the idea that it would gather very well without being terribly bulky. So ideally a wrap dress would be fabulous. So say the Sew Over It Georgie dress. I made a t-shirt during the summer which was the Liesel & Co chai tee, which was lovely because it has a lovely drape. It's got like a little sleeve and it's got some gathers here, and ideal for that. It would make a gorgeous kilo wrap dress. So you'd have all your gathers and your tie and it wouldn't be terribly bulky. So that's the beauty of the Viscose jerseys. They're just really drapey and fluid. Another one that I think is amazing is this. It's got gorgeous teal / petrol blue background and these lovely, lovely shots of colour. Now this is gorgeous with the orange cable knit that came in during the week as well. I'll pop in a picture because I put it up on the website. So what I've tried to do on the website during the week as well is when fabrics and things go together, I've taken photographs of them beside each other. So a lot of these viscoses went so really nicely with the cable knits. So I think that's a good idea as well, that you can see them in terms of colours. And I do find that sometimes, like that last fabric that's now on the floor, that was really difficult to photograph on its own to get the colours properly. But once I put another fabric with it, it photographed just perfect. So then we have this one, which sold out very fast. So I have another bolt of that in. I've sold a few meters, so there's lots of that if you missed out on it the first time. And of course this is gorgeous with the claret cable knit as well. And this one is really, really pretty. It's got tiny little flowers all over it in lovely kind of spring colours. And you can see there, really, really lovely, lovely drape. So this would be gorgeous in a dress, even the Moneta dress by Colette Patterns, because that's got a lovely shaped top similar to this, and then it's got a gathered skirt, so this would gather in really, really nicely and wouldn't be terribly bulky. So that's really nice. Another pattern as well, which would be great, would be the Friday Company Adrienne blouse. So it would be, this would be really lovely and fluid in the sleeves and into the gathers. It would be fabulous as well in, this is the Maven pattern Somerset tee, and I love the version, I talk about the version with the bishop sleeves a lot, but I haven't tried them yet. And this would be gorgeous gathered into the long cuff. And this is a lovely, lovely one. And I found this one quite difficult to photograph and to get across on the website as well. So this is a digital print. It's slightly heavier in weight than the other ones. And it's got these fabulous tropical colours. And then hidden among the tropical colours are these amazing butterflies. So this one is a bit of a stunner, I think. That's really, really nice. So, and what I love about these kind of fabrics as well is that they're so drapey, and I've always liked say a top with a drapey top, so like a, I don't know, what would you call it, like a, yeah, a drape on the top. I think this, like, look how lovely that just falls. Like you couldn't really do that with a cotton jersey. It just wouldn't do what you want at all. So think of something with, I think, gathers, drapes, pleats, just something that's just going to show off the lovely drapiness of this fabric. And I got this cotton jersey as well. This is really lovely. And they're all really lovely. And I say that everything is really lovely. And I do believe everything is really lovely because I pick everything. Ooh, I pick everything individually. So this has a lovely ochre background, and ochre is definitely the colour of the season. And ochre and mustard doesn't always suit me, but when I put it with something like this is navy or with brown, it just seems to work. So when I picked this, I thought it had leaves, but it turns out the leaves are like little birds. Not obvious birds, but they've got a little beak. So you can see they've got a little beak there. And this has a really lovely quality to it. And what I like about the Viscose jerseys here is they have a lovely quality and they're not terribly expensive. I don't believe they're terribly expensive either. So you're getting good quality for not a huge cost. And the last one that I want to show you is this one. This is really cute. Of course, I like fun prints and I couldn't resist this one. So it's got a warm grey background and it's got these little ladies walking their dogs. So I think this is a really cute one. I think I'm going to make the chai tea from this because I think it was just so cute. So this and a pair of jeans. It's a red cardigan, ochre cardigan. There's little hints of blue in it as well. Be very cute because from a distance it just looks like little hints of colours, and then up close it's quite fun. I think that's really cute. So they are the new fabrics in the Viscose jerseys I got in during the week, and I got one other fabric that I just want to show you. I got a few restock fabrics, but I have one Viscose twill that I want to show you. Now I'm back with the Viscose twill, and you'll notice they're back on the shelves. I had to roll them all back up. I couldn't bear to see them on the floor, even though it's carpet and it's clean. No, I couldn't see it. They're almost like parts of the family. So this is the Viscose twill, and this is simply gorgeous. So I decided to just try out a Viscose twill from this particular company, and I get all my Viscoses from them, and I actually got the Viscose jerseys as well. And what I like about Viscose twill is it's actually quite cozy. So there's a bit more body, there's a little feeling about it, so slightly different feel, slightly heavier. And I remember making a dress last year in a Viscose twill and it was so cozy. So love this one. Now, when I got this, I photographed it with the red cable knit and it is stunning. I took a photograph, it's on the Instagram page, and all the red cable is sold out, but I have reordered it. But it'll probably take about 2 weeks before it's here because deliveries are quite slow at the moment due to just everything really. So yeah, love this. And yeah, restocked a few fabrics that have sold out really fast. So it was a very busy week between reorganizing, sorting and getting deliveries in and sending deliveries out. So a good week. Yeah, no sewing, but we'll be back to the sewing now during the week again. I'm going to pop this back on the shelf. And I looked through my stash of patterns today, so some of my packeted patterns that I don't really buy packeted patterns anymore. I tend to get them free in the magazines. But I did have a look through my printed PDFs and I came across the Nina Lee London Mayfair dress. So this is a lovely dress that would be perfect in the Viscose jerseys because it's got a lovely gathering down the front here and it's got a tie around it to give some shape. I've made 2 of them and I wear them sort of on the chillier days during the summer, but I must make some out of one of these, I think. And it would be lovely. I actually really like this one. So I think I might make one out of that because I think it would be great for the winter with the tights again. And the other dress that I really like as well is the Megan Nielsen, is it called the Florette dress? I will put in pictures here of the dresses that I'm talking about and all the fabrics as well. I will put them into links in the description box and I will link in patterns that I talk about as well. So I love the Nina Lee Mayfair dress and the Megan Nielsen Florette dress. So I like it because it's got that like dip at the front. And initially I thought it was a woven pattern, but you can actually use it for both apparently, and there's a top version as well, so that looked really nice. I'm not sure if I like the fact that it's got a straight hem at the back and the dip at the front. Not quite sure about that, so I think I would have to have it dipped at the back and dipped to the front because I do like the old dippy hems. And I have another idea as well because of course I love my fringe dress. and I'm not prepared to put the fringe dresses away for the winter, so I am thinking of making a fringe dress out of one of the Viscose jerseys. I actually think that could work. Definitely the skirt will work because it's very loose, lightly gathered anyway. So whether I may try a different type top, so I might try a t-shirt style top, maybe something like this, and add a skirt onto it. I think that would really work because these are lovely and light as well, and I don't think that they will drag down the top of the dress, but it's definitely something that I'm going to try. And the other news as well this week is that I got in some patterns. And before I show you the patterns I got in, I just want to say as well that I have some Maven patterns coming in during the week. I was talking to Mrs. Maven herself, and I did an order because I of course love this Somerset tee, and when I had to look at all their other patterns, I really liked them as well. I love the look of the Rochester dress, and there's I think it's called the Good Time skirt, which I really like because I really am loving my Camden skirt, and I love the details of the big pockets as well on the Good Time skirt, and there's that interesting option of doing like a selvage seam down the middle of it, so I think that looks really cool. The other skirt as well that I saw that I like is is it the Grainline Studio Moss skirt? I've seen that quite a bit lately as well, and that looks really nice because this Camden skirt is fab and I love it, and it's quite A-line, which I do like, but I think maybe I might make a moss skirt because that's actually straighter, so just for a change. So a few patterns I got in, and I have them here. And actually I have one pattern picked out as well that I thought would be great in the Viscose jerseys, and it is the Friday Pattern Company Westcliff dress. So I read the back of this, and it's got all the measurements and everything on the back, and it says that it's a faux wrap, which is really interesting. So no messing with ties or anything like that apparently, and it's got like the little extra frill on the bottom of it, so I think this would be really, really nice. And of course we have the Adrienne blouse, amazing, that would be gorgeous. And I got one pattern for myself. I did really well. I got a lot of patterns, only one for me, and I got, well, they're all Friday pattern, that's funny, the sage brush top. So I've seen quite a few of these on Instagram, and each time I see that sleeve and each time I see that little frill, I just think it's calling my name. So I have a few ideas of fabrics to use for this, and I think this would be just such a cute top. Definitely one of the viscoses, because I think one of the viscose, the woven viscoses, will be lovely with that sleeve. So anything like a little popliner, that would be cute, but I think it might be too bulky. So yeah, on my list, maybe this week, you never know. I have a box of patterns here, and I got a couple of the Closet Core patterns. I've none of these on the website yet, but maybe by the time this video is up, I will. And I got quite a few of, I know I spoke about the Jali patterns, so I got quite a few Jali patterns because, well, for loads of reasons really. I love the idea that the company is run by a mother and daughter group. That is really nice. I love that. And they're based in Canada, and they come in a huge range of sizes. So you can make something for yourself and your small children. They come in 27 sizes, which I think is just amazing, and how they do it is just amazing. So they're quite a big pattern. They are A4, I would imagine, all folded up. And this is another one I thought would be good for the Viscose jerseys as well. This is a lovely pattern for a cardigan, and it's got this seam across here, which would make, you know, for a beginner, it would make inserting those pockets quite simple, I would imagine. Then there's this cool dolman top. So it's got a grown-on sleeve in the short version, and then you just simply add on the extra sleeve. So I think that's quite similar to the Mandy boat tee, isn't it? So a lovely, simple, quick make. And I couldn't resist the pajama pattern. Who doesn't love pyjamas? I think we're going to be living in these for the winter. So I got that pattern as well, and there are quite a few others. I know somebody commented that they had actually made the Charlie Bomber jacket, so I had to get that. And whoever commented said it was a super fit and brilliant to make. So I know I made my daughter a couple of bomber jackets maybe last summer, and she got loads and loads of wear out of them, so I think they're really nice. So that's really cool, the one on the front with the colour blocking, the different colour sleeves, and there you can see for small child as well. Amazing. So I think these are super value as well. And here's a cardigan that I made as well at the beginning of the year. Now I didn't get the sizing right on it myself. I felt it was a little bit too big, but it's just a matter of sizing down and sizing up in the sleeves, because I do find lately that the sleeves are just a little bit too tight. So yeah, it's been all go this week, and I am actually really pleased that I set out the whole week to do this, because honestly it has taken the whole week. Now it's not finished yet, there's definitely going to be more shelves and there's going to be more other stuff, because I have a full wall possibly for shelves there too, and all of my shelves are packed with fabrics, so when I get new stuff in, at the moment there's nowhere for them to go. So I'm going to need some more shelves. But yeah, really pleased that the week was so productive in organising. So I think this week now, even today and yesterday when I was dispensing orders, it was just so good that everything was contained in the one room. So that was my week. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any ideas that I've missed out on for the Viscose jerseys, just pop them into the comments, because you're all so good. I learn so much every week from the comments. It's just amazing. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.